friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another Disney College Program related video for you. About a year ago, before my program, I posted my DCP bucket list. So today I'm just going to be letting you know if I completed my bucket list or not. There were 15 items on this list, so it wasn't as many as a lot of other people do on their bucket list, but 15 is kind of a lot. So let's see if I did them all. So the first item on my bucket list was the 4 parks in 1 day challenge. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically doing all 4 Disney parks in 1 day. And yes, I did complete this. It was actually on my very last day of my program on January 2nd. I moved out on January 3rd. So me, my roommates, Kayla and Sophie did the 4 parks in 1 day challenge. It didn't really go as I had planned. Basically, we didn't plan it at all. If you want to do 4 parks in 1 day, you pretty much have to plan it, like where you're gonna eat, what you're gonna ride, what characters you're gonna meet, all that stuff. We had no plan going into it. We just did all 4 parks, and it was fun. Like, I'm glad I did it. We didn't plan it correctly, but that's okay. At least we got it done. So number 2 was the boat ride challenge. If you don't know what this is, it is basically riding every boat ride at the parks in 1 day. So that's like Pirates of the Caribbean, Splash Mountain, It's a Small World. I did not get this done, basically because that would have been 3 parks in 1 day, and I really don't have an excuse for it. I just didn't get around to doing it. It's a lot of planning. Basically, you can't just get up and say, like, oh, I'm going to go do the 3 parks. You have to be prepared for it. But that is something I want to do in the future. So number 3 was eating and drinking around the world. I definitely did this. I was lucky enough to be at Disney during the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot, so I had a lot of different foods around the World Showcase and drinks. I'll post some pictures here so you can see. It was a lot of fun. The food was so good. They had other countries too, like littler countries in between the main countries, so if you haven't done the Food and Wine Festival before, I highly recommend doing it. So number 4 was the kitchen sink challenge. What this is at, I think it's called Beaches and Cream, the ice cream place on the boardwalk. It's basically a giant bowl of ice cream that would take a lot of people to finish. Sadly, I didn't get this done either. I don't know why. If I wasn't working, I'd go to a park. I didn't really go to resorts that much. So I definitely do want to do this next time I go and get a group of people together to get that done. So number 5 is resort hopping. I did do this. I think this is something that every CP does, really. I didn't see all the resorts, but I saw a lot. I saw all of the deluxe resorts, the value resorts. Well, I worked at a value resort, so that made it a little bit easier, but the deluxe resorts are my favorite to visit, especially the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian. I just love being on the beach there looking at Magic Kingdom, but resort hopping is definitely something that I did. So number 6 is riding Everest and Space Mountain, and this is something that I unfortunately didn't do. I don't know if you watched my past videos, but I'm afraid of roller coasters. I am. So I don't know why. Something about space really creeps me out, how dark it is. I don't like being in the dark and not being able to see where I'm going. And with Everest, it doesn't look too bad, but like the backwards part really freaks me out. I don't know why. So I'm really mad at myself that I didn't get this one done, but maybe I will one day if I get the guts to get on them. We'll see. So number 7 was finding hidden Mickeys. This is something that I sadly didn't do. So hidden Mickeys are spread out throughout the parks. Basically, they're just little Mickey heads hidden like on the ground, on walls, on items, anything really. I just never got around to looking for them, but if I ever live down there again or go down there, I definitely want to keep an eye out because there's thousands. So number 8 was explore Toy Story Land. And this is something that I definitely did. The first time I went to Hollywood Studios during my program, I checked it out. It was raining though, which was so annoying. But it's okay. It was crazy packed like I had imagined. Basically during my whole program, it was packed. I think the fall program is busier than the spring because fall is all the holidays. So I'd like to go back down to Disney sometime in the spring to check out Toy Story Land because maybe it would be less crazy. But I love Toy Story Land. Slinky Dog Dash is literally the funnest thing ever. So number 9 was trying more restaurants at Disney Springs, and this is something that I'm really happy that I did get done. Disney Springs is huge, especially when it comes to the restaurant, so I definitely wanted to try to eat there more. The ones off the top of my head that I remember eating at were Blaze Pizza, the Edison, Deluxe Burger, Splitsville, and there's another like pizzeria place. It's right next to the Edison, but I forget what it's called. I ate there too. So basically, Disney Springs is the best place to get food at Disney, in my opinion. So number 10 was meet every character. I did meet a lot of characters, but I wouldn't say that I met all of them. So I'm going to say no on this one, that I didn't get this done. But I did meet a lot. Me and my friend Heather went to Magic Kingdom one day and just met characters all day. That was so fun. But I didn't get to meet all of them. I know towards the end, Vanellope and Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph were meeting at Epcot. So that's something I didn't get to do, and I'm so upset. But next time I go to Disney, I definitely want to try and meet more characters that I didn't get to meet yet. So number 11 was explore Florida more, and this is sadly something that I did not do. So on the way down, I took the auto train down, as you saw in my vlogs, coming down to the DCP. Once I got off the train in Sanford, I had to drive from Sanford to Orlando, my apartment, and it was... I-4 is a nightmare. I was pretty much traumatized because I wasn't prepared to drive on those crazy highways. So once the DCP started, I literally did not leave Disney property because I was too afraid to drive anywhere. I know it sounds pathetic, but the traffic and the lanes and the tourists, all of the people down there drive like idiots. So I didn't leave. I really wanted to go to the beach or something, but I could have gotten a friend to take me, but I just never got around to it. So I stayed in the Disney bubble once again, which is fine, but I know there's more to Florida than just Disney World, but maybe sometime I'll go down to Florida and just see Florida and not Disney. Just kidding. I'd go to Disney. So number 12 was spending my birthday at Magic Kingdom, which I did do. My sister came down to see me. It was a very busy day at Magic Kingdom. I thought it was Monday, it's like mid-November, it's not going to be too bad, it's not like it's almost Christmas, but it was pretty busy. But that's okay, I still had a lot of fun. I got a free ice cream from somebody in Tomorrowland because they saw all my birthday stuff I was wearing. But yeah, I did spend my birthday at Magic Kingdom and it was extremely magical. So number 13 was not being lazy. And what I meant by that was not wasting my time down there. So basically anytime I was off, I would go to the parks. Even if I was tired, even if I just wasn't feeling it, I would still go because if you work at Disney, you have free admission. And I knew once my program ended that my free admission would go away and I'd never have that chance to go for free again. So I pretty much took advantage of every free chance that I got, which probably killed my body inside because I was so tired all the time. But I really just tried to take advantage of my free admission. So number 14, I don't know why I put this on my bucket list. It was running a Disney marathon. Part of it was because I really liked the medals they got at the end, and I was told that you didn't have to run them, you can just walk them and you still complete it. So I was like, maybe I'll do it. And plus, I was talking about it with my roommate who I don't really talk to anymore, so we obviously weren't going to do that together. So no, I did not do a Disney marathon, and I don't regret not doing that because I'm not like an athlete, I'm not in shape or anything, but maybe one day I'll get it done. So number 15 was saving money, and out of all the ones that I didn't do, this is the one I'm upset that I didn't get done. I didn't save any money down there because one, my hours weren't great, and that plus my expensive rent didn't really leave me with much. The little money that I did make would either go into groceries, go into my car, or going towards merchandise with my 40% discount. So I really didn't bring home much money at all, which I regret. I should have brought home just a little bit, but I really didn't bring home any. But in the end, I don't really have regrets. I'd rather use my 40% at Disney than save it because I'm not ever going to have 40% off at Disney ever again. So I wish I would have saved a little money, but at the same time, I'm not regretful. So it's complicated. So there you have it. That was my Disney College Program bucket list. Out of all 15 items, I completed 7. So 7 out of 15, which is about half, which isn't too bad. I was hoping to get the whole list done, but you know what? It happens. Hopefully one day I can complete the entire list and add to it. If you didn't see my original DCP bucket list video, I'll put it in the description below. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. And subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I really want to do a giveaway. So maybe once I hit 500 subscribers, I'll do that. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a magical day. Bye!